If they switch it up and target that instead. T1 banning the Tristana themselves?
A bit puzzling, and now this allows the Rumble ban to come through here, I feel, for top esports.
The LeBlanc variety yesterday. And Ari, pretty synonymous with Faker right here. He's got a skin on that champion. Has certainly been one of his big picks throughout his incredibly long career. And Vi Ari needs no introduction. It might just be another round of Braum.
Yeah, not really going to be a fun 2v2 in that matchup, but the Braum shield has quite a lot of value in this situation, you know, being able to block a lot of the spears being stacked up by the Callista. So definitely going to be a bit more on the defensive end when it comes to 2v2 laning. Obviously, Braum as well just have a strong level 1 though. This Callista Renata is something you definitely want to avoid. So we do see that similar top laners ganking mid. That kind of became a hallmark of MSI.
First strike gold always going to be really nice as well when you're pushing in like this, as Owner will secure the smite.
Yeah, you can see heal actually going to be invested here as well as the Winter's Bite really helping the concussive blows. As there's the flash, nicely done from Owner.
Advantage has the buffed electrocute on this patch to continue putting the harass on. Here comes that TP. This has been a disaster a few times.
And he thought that they'd backed as well as, oh dear. Okay, that is first blood going over to Jackie Love as Mako tanks up the turret happily.
You go Darren Shield, you go Fleet Footwork, you go second wind, you gotta just shake it up. And now Zeus does have flash here, but might be in trouble.
Yeah, the teleport didn't work out. Let's see whether the flash does as he gets Bramble smashed back. Faker is here though, the teleport very early on, and now it's 369 that might be overextended. The charm doesn't land though, Orb of Deception, fair bit of damage onto Tien, and if anything, Faker has just saved his top laner, but can they actually find something more? As the Foxfires come on in, 369 going to be the first target, he gets under the turret, but the charm will find him, and now Tien's moved the wrong way. He wants to take a ward for his trouble, but he will burn down instead.
A little bit of farm here, but he was already up on farm, already had mid controlled. Zeus?
Yeah, Zeus just comes back. Faker completes his back as the scrap shield will come on in. But 369 will pick up the return solo kill.
Yeah, over these grubs, but Zeus isn't here to back up.
That is going to be one of them taken by Tien as Cream moving on in. He will have to go back to his soul, which could mean a 3 versus 1. Make it a 4 versus 1. So Tien is sort of left in the lurch. He kind of knew it was going to happen. Still has his flash.
The catch here in terms of getting a lead and then tossing it away is Zeus, like you mentioned, the wave was not a great spot, is way up in the lane. Baker has to come over here. It's a great gank by Tian. Baker's charm missing here. Looks out in the initial outset. Pretty rough, but Baker knows he's close enough to 6 here. Zeus helps him clear these minions. He then gets the Spirit Rush to chase them down. And Zeus has enough additional damage here as well. There's just no way this goes top esports' way. 369 goes to the flash, but it's not enough. The fadeaway charm secures the kill.
Yeah, and even though obviously Zeus dying in the aftermath of this is obviously a blunder, the team play and the decisions that T1 are going for as a unit have been really good so far.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit of miscommunication as Faker was there, but have some more to show us as Carrier moving towards that top side. Gumayushi has to cleanse and does move out of the way of the True Shot Barrage. Owner in the area. And Fate's Call actually employed very early on. Jackie Love looking for those Mystic shots. Doesn't connect it as now Faker trying to avoid Cream, who does do a fair bit of work. Still has to take the Orb of Deception damage on his way back though.
Could be a fight here, Mako. Does spot Owner.
Yeah, Tien in the area as well. So a 3 versus 3 handshake going to be utilized. Jackie Love not going to get CC'd from that one. Good side steps, but still has to flash this Carrier. And that is a lot of power. This Jackie Love Mako bottom lane is formidable, but they are playing so well here in this game. As Owner moves on forward, Cream, of course, can just snap back to that unbound soul. As flash forward, okay, Tien going to be the target, and he's going to return the favor. They find Faker just by himself after the buy overextends, and Tien on about 50 health just walks away. Still, Owner is able to do some battle, but he will not be vault breaking forward.
Taking a long cooldown for the Fate's Call is expanded. And then here in mid, he sees blood in the water, wants to flash here and get behind Tian, but that leaves Faker out to dry. And even with the flash attempt here, there's no way out. Look at Cream getting the knock up here. That's going to get less impact than the Cassante as Owner's coming for another pass.
Yep, Faker looking for Cream here as the unbound soul does come in. The charm's going to connect, but Cream playing this one out pretty well for now. True Shot Barrage just picks the gap between the two T1 players, but Cream's just fine.
The game, at least T1 pick up the consolation prize.
Yeah, they're going to be able to head on over there. Oh, now might be Mako getting caught out. Zeus is moving on in here. Does have the equalizer up and available, and Mako, he is not going to get them to use it. Never mind! There goes the equalizer, and they had to invest a couple of ultimates in the end.
At the end, you saw Mako thought maybe just to be able to survive, but it's kind of showing the power of this T1 composition with his pick potential, and this is a pretty long fight.
Yeah, the Rend has to be used. There's a flash forward from Jackie Love. He lines up the Mystic Shot.
Oh!
Manages to tank the turret with the barrier. Just beautiful from Jackie Love.
I feel like every single Jackie Love fan held their breath in that moment, but as the barrier came out,
Mako not able to make his way over as we check out the replay once again of this 1v1.
And we saw a similar play to this from Jackie Love, where he tried to dive into the tower. The Karthus Assault came in earlier this tournament, and it backfired massively. But here, doesn't get in range to auto, but gets the Mystic Shot. The barrier comes in and then just gets out of aggro range in time before the next shot comes.
Incredibly well, even with no objective online.
And the fact that they're just going to get this tier 2 bot, it's such a huge influx of gold. Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous as Mako throws out the ulti, looks to interrupt Owner as he walks his way in, but the teleport from Zeus should mean this bottom laner going down as Mako able to walk his way out. The Foxfire is enough to do it though as Faker picks up another one. Late game, of course, Top Esports, a whole lot of different answers, but it's all about creating these leads early for T1, and it does not stop as Mako gonna have to flash away.
Take out this turret. Big win here for Top Esports. Great neutral contest into turret take.
Yeah, going to be the Dragon fully taken down. They did manage to deal with the minion wave, but you can't kill Shelly that quickly. And so she will be helping out. Tien taking a fair bit of damage though as Owner gets back over the wall. Equalizer, they're all lined up on top, and now the barbecue begins. The ultimate out there from Cream is decent. Still hit by the hostile takeover though as he flashes away. There's the cease and desist as Jackie Love looks to try and get himself out of it. But once again, it's his Flame Spitter that's doing all the work. A double kill for Gumayushi, and they'll take the turret on top.
Watch this here as we see they back away. Look at Owner's positioning. They have to kind of kite away towards the edge of this wall, which means Zeus gets a 4-man equalizer here. And then Owner decides he wants to go in. Looks like maybe he's overextended here, but they end up getting the Braum, and then he switches targets here onto Jackie Love. Watch Carrier shield him as well as he comes through so he can flash away and escape. Turret aggro juggled by almost 2,000 gold ahead. Has 2 items. The Riftmaker so good for this brawly composition. And T1 are winning on both sides of the map. There's no inner and mid. They're using that prio incredibly well. Here comes Guma.
Yep, ultimate out immediately from Cream, but there's
for them because the Owner given some space now just as jungle camps are being cleaned up, but TP comes in, they're looking for a flank.
Yeah, the Faker flank angle does come on through. Hostile takeover just splits up Top Esports. They can't support 369, but he's pretty mobile, and another equalizer comes down. This time, not going to be laid with other CC, but Faker is looking to rectify it. Great buffer. And not wanting to make any risks on this map as Mako possibly caught out. There's a handshake. He puts up the door. He's soaking a lot of damage, but Faker dives in. He picks up Tien, who does have the twisted advance to try and get forward, but Zeus, it's once again the barbecue, and Faker is taken down. Trees on top of it. Jackie Love dies off the back end. Faker, he even had the bailout available. He was never going to die, and that is a clean ace for T1.
Such a decisive victory from T1 to bounce back on this one. They don't risk the Baron flip, and when the engage comes through, they connect on every single target. 5-0 ace, looking to end the game here.
Mako has to check. They have no vision. Somebody has to go in. If they don't, the Baron is lost. They walk right in to this chain CC composition. The snipe from Zeus with the equalizer, and T1 are going to equalize this series.
Yeah, and that is stomp after stomp, but on other sides of the rift, ladies and gentlemen. As the Nexus goes down, we have an even series here for the final of EWC, and we wouldn't have it any other way. It is now time for us to go to a short break, and after that, Studio's going to break it down.